Hi there, these comments are for AM. I am Michael, the founder, owner, and the materials writer of the online TOEFL course, the 7-step system to pass a TOEFL IBT, also known as STEalth. And you're doing my pronunciation pretest for vowel and consonant sounds as part of your TOEFL speaking practice. And I am going to provide feedback on that pretest right now.
Loud, loyal, pie, pawn, pot, boat, wrong, grow, honor, over, father, do.
Okay, so my first suggestion, lesson 7, you want to make the longer O vowel sound longer. So you'll say boat, grow, over, though, not though, but though. You have to almost look at it as a diphthong. I think recently a lot of linguistic handbooks consider the O as a diphthong. O, O.
Pat, pot, map, mop, tak, tok, an, on, mac, mock.
It's not mock, it's mock. It's pot,
Pride, brown.
talk, mock on. So that second sound, ah, pat, pot. You have to work on that second sound in lesson number 8. So pot, mop, talk, on, mock.
Broil, lie, loud, loyal, pie, pond, gate, get, late, lit, mate, mit, blade, blid, dan, din.
Okay, this one, again, you're having a pattern here. It looks like your long vowel sounds you're having trouble with. So here, gate, get, late, let. So as you practice this lesson, focus on that first A, and focus on making that longer than what you're doing.
Meet, met, pity, pit, leap, lip,
That's not 2 syllables, it's just Pete, Pete.
seat, sit, heat, hit,
Again, longer. Meet, mit. Pete, hit. So you can also work on this one. Let me put this over here where I can see what lesson numbers we got here. So lesson 11 again. Focus on the longer vowel sound.
look, luck, took, tool, tough, good, cool, cool, match.
Yeah, I would say the ooh again. Luke, tool, cool. So lesson number 12, work on the longer vowel sound there.
Mesh, cheap, ship, fisher,
But it's more cheap, sheep.
fisher, shaft,
It's feature, feature, fisher. Notice how the TU spelling represents a CH sound in this word.
shift, cheer, sheer.
Yeah, you can probably, lesson number 13, you can work on more clearly distinguishing the CH and the SH sounds. For example, match, mash, cheap, sheep, feature, fisher.
Of, half, have, fine, vine, fan, van, wafer, waver,
Okay, not bad.
how, habit, who, rehash, behavior, hate, Batman, bitten, important, brighten, hat-trick, threatened.
Okay, this one, lesson 15, I want you to focus on the glottal stop sound. You'll know when you get to the lesson what that is. But basically here, it's not Batman, bitten. A lot of Americans are going to say Batman, bitten, important, brightening, hat rack, threatened. So focus on that sound in lesson 15.
Major, major, fragile, fragile,
No, it's fragile, Frazier, Frazier.
legend, lesion, lesion,
Legend, lesion, lesion.
lesion, engine, azure, large, Asia, cack, kick, sing,
So I'm going to say here you can probably focus on lesson 16, both of these consonants, the J and the J, like major, measure, legend, lesion.
sag, came, game, cap, gap, lack, lag,
So
lean,
cake,
rare,
it's not lack.
better,
It's,
luggage,
it's cake, lake. So cake, keg. Sink, sag. Lake, lag. So I think in lesson 17 you have to remember when the G's at the end of the word, typically the vowel before it, will be a little bit longer.
rugged, other, right, lie, committed,
Okay.
pass, pay,
Now this is definitely a problem. The P sound, I've already noticed this several times.
piece, flap, flap, cap, cap, lap, lap, pay, pay,
Okay, let's take a look at these. So let's take a look at the beginning. Pace, bass. One way that you can remember with the P sound as you're practicing this lesson, you should do this, is take out a sheet of paper and then put it in front of your mouth like this. Watch this. Pace, pace, right? So make sure you're getting enough air out where when you put the paper in front of your mouth, it kind of flaps when you say the sound. That means you're pronouncing it correctly. But let's take a look at the P and the B at the end of the word. So let's compare these. Flap, flab. Cap, cab. Lap, lab. You're saying lap, lap. Cap, cap. Or flap, flap. I'm saying flap, flab. So when the B's at the end of the word, because it's a voiced consonant, the vowel before it should be a little bit longer. That's something you want to remember. I know this is a lot of information. It takes time, but if you practice the lessons I'm recommending, you will get used to these sound spelling patterns. You'll get used to the production of the sounds, and it'll become better as you practice.
lies, lies, zip, zip, su, zoo, mass, maze, Elisa, Elisa, multiple,
Okay, so the Z, I think you need to work on that Z a little bit more. Lice, lies. Sip, zip. Sue, zoo. Mace, maze. Elisa, Eliza. So you can definitely work on that. Lesson 20.
Robert, example, pressure, principle, number, people, philosopher,
Yes, good, perfect. You like that. That's a syllabic.
volcanism, written, maximum, question, summer, reason, chasm,
Chasm.
often,
Good, perfect.
dip, dip, card, card, tide, tide, train, drain, fad, fid,
You can probably work on
team,
that.
dream,
Yeah, you can work on the T. So you have tip, dip, cart, card, tight, tide, train, drain, fat, fad.
thigh, thigh, breathe, breathe, teeth, teeth, through, though, worth, worthy,
Not bad. You're having a little bit of trouble with some of the sound spelling patterns. Breath, breathe. Teeth, teeth. Okay, so overall, what do we know right now? So I just went through part A. I'm getting ready to listen to part B, but I just wrote down these lessons here. So I think you should focus the most on lessons 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, 16, 17, 19, 20, 23, and also lesson number 24. So go through those lessons, practice those a few times. You'll notice at the end of each video, I have 2 voice recording exercises. And believe it or not, as one of my online TOEFL course students, you can practice that voice recording exercise and email it to me and I'll give you feedback. I will let you know whether or not you've mastered the sounds in that particular lesson, right? Now, here's my general rule with feedback. As you can imagine, I'm a pretty busy guy. I am an English professor at California State University, San Bernardino. I also teach TOEFL online to students from more than 60 countries, right? And to keep my price low, here's the basic rule with speaking and pronunciation practice. Of course, you can practice anything you want on my website as long as you're one of my students. Now, the question is, how much feedback can you send me, right? So here's the rule. Do not send me more than 60 seconds of pronunciation practice or speaking practice daily. And I will comment on that. I'll do some audio comments, kind of like I'm doing now, and I'll give you feedback. So that's the general rule is don't send more than 60 seconds of speaking practice daily. And I will give you good feedback, I promise you. All right? Let's listen to your response to part B. So you're going to answer 3 questions here. It says, do not write an outline or practice your answers. Speak as naturally as you can. The reason I'm doing this is this helps me understand, obviously, who you are, but that's not the most important thing. I'm trying to get a general sense about your speaking, your overall speaking and pronunciation abilities of American English, so I can understand your level, okay?
I have a bachelor degree in pharmacy from School of Pharmacy from Philadelphia University in Jordan.
Okay.
And I've worked at the pharmacist for 3 years. And why I'm trying to improve my speaking and pronunciation so I can communicate with people around me and to get a better job in the future.
Okay.
What I hope to achieve in this course, I hope to get a higher score in TOEFL so I can be licensed to practice pharmacy here in the United States.
Okay.
I have a bachelor degree in pharmacy from School of Pharmacy from Philadelphia University in Jordan. And
I got it. So you answered all 3 questions. So you actually speak fairly quickly. So I feel pretty comfortable on that. So I think overall, I will attach the pronunciation scale to the email that you have. And the lowest score you can get on my pronunciation and speaking scale is 1. The highest is 7. 7 is a native speaker. I'm going to put you at about 4.0 out of 7. So you do have some pronunciation issues that you need to work out. I think that it's entirely possible. I think over the next month or so that you should be able to solve a lot of your problems so you can at least score 26 on the speaking. But remember, scoring 26 is not easy, and I offer no guarantees in my course that you're going to reach that goal. If you work hard, right, you make English your center of focus. You're listening to English every day, you're reading newspapers every day, you're speaking English as much as you can every day, and then you're studying in my website, my online course every day, you will be able to make improvements. So how I help is, as you do the speaking and pronunciation practice, I'll provide feedback so you can monitor and make any adjustments that you might need with your study. All right? And thank you very much for doing this pretest. So your intelligibility score is 4.0 out of